He's a celebrity. He would have a Twitter profile, I think.
Wow. I'm just looking through their...
Go to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed Protector of the Universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 90. Wow. Making that run to 100. I am Phil. Joining me as always, master of the Quantum Zone.
I'm Will. Hey, everyone.
And master of his own domain, but not the Boston Pizza, is...
This is Matt. Hey, Boston Pizza, Canadian-based pizza chain based out of Arkansas now in the U.S.
bringing a grave injustice to our attention.
Yeah. You know what? I've talked about this off air, but I think I'm gonna go down a Yelp review rabbit hole and search find what the best Boston's pizza rating in the U.S. is. We'll see.
I will not Google Yelp review rabbit hole.
There's can you review our podcast on Yelp? Is that a thing? You can on iTunes, and you should.
Oh. I stopped by the Quantum Zone, eh?
Yeah.
But yes, as you may have heard in the beginning of this, yes, I have put my 6-year-old son in the service of the podcast.
Yes. Child labor laws are relaxed in Pennsylvania. I like that.
What's my word?
Yeah, I saw you posted about that. Did he do what was the one that they wanted you to have him do?
I think it was the Mark My Words one, because Rob Southgate says that all the time.
Mark my words.
But yeah, I was like, can I do more later? It's like, of course.
Any news this week?
Not a lot of news, but like I did post the cover. We did get appearance of Prehistoric Starbrand in Avengers 26 this week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that in the...
Which, I mean, I guess they've rebooted the universe, because, I mean, didn't we have, like, no Starbrand in the 616?
I thought so. I don't...
Yeah. But after Secret Wars, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Anything goes.
Because I was like, is that new universe Earth still stuck behind that force field somewhere?
Somewhere, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we basically get the origin of Prehistoric Starbrand and how he was just a guy with his caveman lover, and then his lover gets killed, and then he gets the Starbrand and joins the Prehistoric Avengers.
Oh, wow.
Even 65 million years ago, Odin was still a jerk.
Well, you got to give him something for consistency, right? I mean,
oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, but then next issue starts the arc Starbrand Reborn, part 1, right in the space prison.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, when they talk about space prison, are they going to talk about what's the one from Annihilation?
Oh, I don't know. But the Avengers go to an alien prison the size of a galaxy, where a mysterious new welder of the all-powerful Starbrand has suddenly appeared, unleashing cosmic chaos. Good thing the Avengers brought along their newest member, the Black Widow. That's what it says.
Oh my God.
That's what the last page literally says. I guess the first time Jason Aaron's had her on the team.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I've heard nothing else of any Quasar news. Has anyone else heard anything?
Nope, not a peep.
Lilith and I did talk to Kelly Thompson Wednesday night. Talked
Oh,
Deadpool
darn it! I missed
1.
that.
Yeah, well, it's up on YouTube and it'll be going up on the podcast. I don't think this coming week, the week after.
Nice.
So yeah, we talked some Deadpool. We talked the new issue of Captain Marvel came out too. So spoilers for those of you who didn't read it. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's like the first issue of a 5-issue arc, and it's basically Captain Marvel battles Thor, and at the end it appears he decapitates him.
Oh yeah.
For some mysterious master. So
Yeah, is it like the arc's called The Last Avenger or something like that? Yeah.
He's like beating the crap out of the Avengers, but
Mm-hmm.
so I guess the fanboys were all mad about that on the social media, and it's like, why don't you just wait and see what it's all about?
Yeah.
I see
Obviously.
I see you lurking in the room, Ray.
Obviously, Thor is not dead. Duh.
I know. That's it. Even Kelly Thompson admitted she's like, yeah, you think if Marvel and Disney were to kill off Thor, they'd give that story to me? Okay.
No hype. Just put it out there.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, they're not gonna let anyone kill off Thor. Yeah, verily.
Can't kill it, God. Come on.
Sting him a little.
Yes.
Oh, Ray, don't mind me just watching your show on the train.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
So they actually call the train in Australia? I thought they'd have some like fancy Australian thing like
Choo-choo.
didgeridoo, yeah. Didgeridoo, yeah. What's what we call a tunnel?
Didgeridoo choo-choo.
Oh, wrong button. It's
There we
usually
go.
called a locomotorator. Are you serious, Ray? Locomotorator? See, he could feed us any line, and we're like, really?
We're like, we'll totally believe it. Yeah, I mean, we're.
Yeah, I just learned. So I'm starting to host this quiz show that's called Quizmeisters. That's huge in Australia, and I did the first ever United States one, Ray. So I learned some terms like a pash, just means like a passionate kiss, and one of the things was to pass your fist, and it was a good time. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask him the other thing. Ray, is there a Boston's Pizza in Australia?
No, it's not. Just Canada, America, and Mexico.
How funny would that be if there was a Boston's Pizza all the way in Australia and it's still living in Boston?
Australia is getting Taco Bell soon.
Oh, Ray,
Yeah.
the toilet's ready.
Yeah, Taco Bell is coming.
Taco Bell. Oh, did you see? I saw a commercial. I think Taco Bell's like getting into like the chicken strip business or something.
Chicken strips?
There was some kind of chicken, I swear, and I thought it was like
they sell chicken.
oh, did it? Yeah, but
It
it's actually like breaded like chicken. I forget it was like nuggets or something.
Oh,
I was like, yeah,
hey,
that's
Taco
so
Bell is inventive. All right, you gotta.
Hey,
give
guys.
credit.
Oh,
all restaurants are Taco Bell.
oh wait.
From Demolition Man. You remember Demolition Man?
No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Ray says he wants a Walmart.
Oh,
wow.
okay. I'm sure
Oh,
that'll
so
be.
you don't have a giant store down there, Ray, where people walk around in their pajamas? Huh. Ha ha ha. Nah. Oh man, people actually dress like it. Yeah, Walmart's good prices, but yeah, you'll get like there's people who don't they just will right in the bed right in the Walmart. Right in I don't want to insult anybody.
Yeah.
Well, I do, but I don't want to.
It's not like if they open a Walmart in Australia, they'll just import the Walmart customers that go there now. I don't know.
That'd be funny if the Australians like, oh, to go in, they think there's a dress code. Oh, to go in there, you have to wear your pajamas.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I went to a McDonald's in Europe, and I was just like blown away that I saw people like
a Royale with cheese. I know.
Royale
with cheese. I know.
No, just that people were sitting down and acting like if it was a restaurant and having conversations and stuff.
Waiter,
Not just taking the bags and going to their car, or I don't know.
oh waiter, where's my Big Mac?
Yeah,
We call them Bogans. Is that their Walmart?
maybe.
Just the whole Walmart thing. Be careful what you wish for, right?
Yeah.
And don't go through the red doors. Supposedly they're time portals. Supposedly that's
Put a couple Walmarts in the outback. It'll take up some space. They won't put any. They'll only open up if there's like family businesses nearby.
Elon's closet. Thank you, Ray. But no, did you ever see those memes? They're like, the first, once people get to Mars, the first thing will be like on Mars or something. It's like a Dollar General.
Yeah, it'll be there already.
See, Ray, we have a couple different chains up here where there's stores where everything is $1. Nothing. He must have hit that.
Nothing. Oh.
Stop almost here. Have to alight.
Wow.
Does that mean get off the train or tinkle? I don't know. This has been your English, your American to Australian lesson for today. Train. He's like, man, I wanted to hear some Wonder Man, and you guys are just talking about.
Let's get to it.
We're talking to Ray because for those of you who don't know, we're back on Get Vocal, at least for the moment. Worked last night. All right. Again, he's giving us the finger. All right. So Wonder Man number 8. So yes, it's gonna be a big Matt and Will issue because we got Wonder Man and Vision on the cover. Operation Galactic Storm, Part 11. Again, we get the recap at the top.
And the cover, it says Star Jammin'. I just like that. It sounds good.
Wait, I wonder who's going to be in this one.
I don't know.
Again, 2 galactic empires, blah, blah, blah. The militaristic Kree and the matriarchal Shi'ar are at war, blah, blah, blah. And then you got the 2 envoys. And the Shi'ar envoy, the Vision. How does Vision get hit? I thought Captain Marvel was in charge, but Vision gets top billing. The Vision, Captain Marvel, the new Thor. Oh, they want him like new Coke. The new Thor, Scarlet Witch, Living Lightning, Star Fox, and the one and only Wonder Man.
Well, it is his book.
He's no woman.
He's
no woman. Written by Gerard Jones, penciled by Jeff Johnson, with Stephen B. Jones, inked by Jan Anton Harps and Art Nichols. I thought I was saying Art. No, that's the name, Art Nichols.
Yeah.
Letter.
It might be Jan. That's like a guy. If it's a guy's name, it might be Jan. I don't think it's Jan. But
Lettered by Pat Brussa.
Russell.
Colored by Joe Rosas. Edited by Fabian Nisa-Iza. Our buddy.
Ooh, editing.
Editor-in-chief Tom DeFalco. No fancy nickname. That's how you know that war's getting serious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Operation Galactic Storm Part 11, Death Adrift. It's when your death doesn't stand still. On a lifeless planet in the Shi'ar homeworld solar system, which serves as a weapons testing facility or a Boston Pizza.
Oh man, that is big.
I'm going to cut that out of this episode. That's a drop. All right. I don't know. All right. So who's that? Lilandra. Crown crew, move the safety. Move the safety. Stand by to depower magnetic tethers. The nega portal is prepared for launch. It's prepared to launch. Sorry, I moved my buttons.
Is that a diddly hue?
That is C Quasar number 33.
Last episode.
Yeah.
Starjammers, to your vessel. And then we see Captain Marvel with it looks like different hair than she had last time we saw her, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Listen,
Lack of gravity does something to it,
I was gonna say the Wasp changes her outfit every time. Mega Captain Marvel changes her hair every time. It took some politicking, but we finally convinced Empress Lilandra to meet with us and Scarlet Witch, even if it meant leaving the Shi'ar homeworld to do so. And then we see Corsair, the Starjammers, yell, "No!"
What's this? Maybe the cavalry is arriving.
And I guess Corsair is looking up at Lilandra. I am an Earthling, Lilandra. I would not ferry a piece of military machinery of this size, of this unknown nature, through my old solar system. I'll just abandon my kids there. That's all.
Yeah.
And Lilandra says, "Tell me, Corsair, do you truly believe that your sentimentality for your home planet is more important than my people's total war with the Kree?" Corsair says, "There must be other ways to end this war than to sneak weaponry from Stargate to Stargate."
He's right, Vision. Even if he doesn't know what kind of portal that thing is, dropping a weapon like that into dropping a weapon like that into Kree space will kill negotiations, and that could mean killing billions.
Lilandra rules by rationality. She has no doubt calculated the costs and benefits of such a step. This is no doubt the most efficient course.
And she continues, Chad, Raza, Hepzibah, does Corsair speak for all the Starjammers, or do you have your own opinions? And who's that, Raza? We regret letting our friend Corsair down, but we understand your position. The Shi'ar face annihilation, and if only this device if only this device and stop the Kree.
Oh, that's probably can. I bet you they. Yeah.
Misprint. And said Hepzibah. In any case, isn't it for us to debate politics? A job is a job. And Corsair turns and walks away. Well, this is one job you'll do without me. And Chad says, First we lose Binary, now Corsair. Wonder where Binary got to. Landra, you three will simply have to pick up the slack. This device must be delivered through the Kree Stargate, and that surely will not prove too difficult, even for a diminished force of Starjammers. Since Thor's battle with Gladiator destroyed our Stargate, no editors, no, we will need to travel to the Pan-Ocean system and use our gate there. Now, prepare to launch.
Oops. Broom? Wait, no. Corsair?
Yes.
Sorry, I just got the... Yeah. Corsair is washing his hands of this. We've got to stop her.
One Scarlet Witch says, "No, Simon, we don't know the whole situation. We can't risk losing cooperation of the Shi'ar by leaping in and stopping there."
Wanda, you don't know weapons. I do, remember. I made them. I sold death for years. Weapons like that demand to be used. You bring them out as a threat, but somehow or other events get out of your hand and you... no!
Broom.
We see the Starjammers take off with the bomb.
Oh, Lord. No.
Wonder Man, what do you...
No, can't Vision. I'm going with them. And I got a feeling I'm going to need someone who can help me infiltrate. You're nuts. You can't.
Simon, don't. And we see the guards yelling, "Halt!"
Tell me how to halt in mid-jump, buddy, and I still wouldn't do it.
I assume you have a rationale for this, Wonder
And he
Man.
grabs Vision by the cape and just leaps after. And
Yeah, my rationale.
yeah.
Lives, man. Saving lives.
Then in fact, you have no rationale at all, only a reflexive emotional response.
She crunches the wall, grabbing onto it. Blast you.
Because the guards are
I have to do this. And if you still had a trace of my mind, my soul, and your lousy programming, you'd see that.
Then it is best for this efficiency, then it is best for the efficiency of my performance that I do not.
Efficiency. I won't let people die in the name of efficiency.
Oh, snap.
No rushing air, high pressure. Here than out there, places an atmosphere.
You appear irrationally disturbed by the knowledge that my consciousness is no longer patterned after your own, Wonder
Yeah,
Man.
shouldn't I?
Ooh.
But why would you understand? Get through that door.
This is a dangerous preoccupation if we intend to function
I
together.
know, blast it. But you wouldn't know what it's like to die and come back. When you're haunted by death, seeing any part of you alive makes you feel immortal. I can't have kids, you know. I'm just an ionic energy thing. Your mind was based on mine. You were the closest I'd ever got to a son. When she fell in love with your mind, I could feel a little closer to her.
Of what she do you speak?
Your wife, you mechanical clothead, Wanda. Now let's try to find our way through this monster.
You continue to invest emotion in Wanda.
What do you expect? Used to tear me up seeing her in love with a computerized version of my personality, but at least in a way, it made me feel she loved me. Then when she started showing an interest in the real me, Lord, it was complicated, but it felt good too. Made me think I could win her away from my own earlier self, like I was making progress as a human being.
If you are troubled by such self-defeating thoughts, know that I no longer have any emotional interest in Wanda.
That's supposed to make me feel better? I just gotten over my crush on her when you had to go all the way robotic and her suddenly seem available again and make her seem. But I've got no other women in my life. Normal women. Well, sort of normal as a starlet and a screenwriter can get.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if I want to be messed up with a super heroine again. I want to create a real life for myself. But then I see I see her still stuck on you, just like a plastic shell of a man. And I know that I've got the mind, the soul that she fell in love with when she fell for you. And I have to wonder.
Wonder Man's wondering.
I gotta.
Yeah. The ability of the human mind to complicate its own processes continues to baffle me. Surely if you would simply shut down these passionate responses and act in a manner incremental to your conscious.
Ugh. Yeah, puts his hand over Vision's mouth. Do me the biggest favor anybody ever did, Vision. Just shut up for once. Now, come on. I gotta go do something. One of these passages has to lead to the bomb works. We're gonna find it and shut this thing down.
Okay, here's a point. If Vision didn't want to go with Wonder Man, couldn't he have simply become intangible? And two, that would have been funny if when Wonder Man put his hand over his mouth, if he would have become intangible, we'd be like, yeah, no, we're going to make fun of what to say. All right, so on the Starjammer ship, we see, it is confirmed, Starjammers, our sentries have found no sign of Wonder Man or the Vision on the planet. We can only assume they are riding the Nega Portal. And Raza, our remote scopes detect nothing on the exterior Empress. And as I scan the interior, wait, a blip of ionic energy. And Lilantris, that pseudo-human Wonder Man. If he sabotages the portal, the Shi'ar war effort will be devastated. And we see Hepzibah. And I suspect our contract for this mission will be worthless. Chod. Then what are we waiting for? Program the autopilot, Hepzibah, and let us stop them. Flash. I guess they're porting out of there and porting into where Wonder Man and Vision are.
Blasted thing just twists forever. Have you seen anything that looks like a control mechanism?
Nothing, which I maintain may be for the best.
Yeah, that's when the Starjammers poured in. That it is Avenger. Had you found the portal, we'd all be facing an angry Empress Landra. But as it is, only you will have questions to answer.
Dun, dun.
Fight.
Walk. Vision, don't let him take you. I don't care whether you agree with me or not.
Say no more. There is no benefit in being captured now.
What? Turning immaterial?
Cut him like in the middle of a pretty low blow.
Yeah.
Now put down that sword and listen to me. He gets hit in the back of the head.
That's what I like. Something solid.
Beware of firing weapons here, Starjammer.
Surrender and I'll stop firing, Earthling.
Do you know what you're towing here?
Our livelihood, Wonder Man. And if And if my Empress knows of what she speaks, the survival of the Shi'ar race, my race. And he hit vision from behind. No, you've damaged the circuitry. If you've disabled the portal, ow. Ugh.
The disabling of this portal should be the least of your concerns, Raza. If our discoveries while in the company of the Shi'ar are true, then the implications of damaging these mechanisms are far more ominous than...
Blasted vision, just tell him.
We hold you responsible for any damage done to this device and all the harm you bring thereby to the Shi'ar's efforts to end this war.
Please, I must ask you to listen.
And he phases through Raza's chest. Ugh. Raza, you've killed him.
No, Vision's real good at that half materialized hand in the chest bit. Just like I'm real good at this bit. And he cracks him with the overhand left to the jaw. Now, before you talk about responsibility, hear me out.
As you wish, but make it brief. And Hepzibah, and don't think we'll change our minds. We've learned to respect Earth's heroes, but we've also learned to expect you to meddle in affairs beyond your providence and beyond your comprehension. Do you have any idea what sort of crisis the Shi'ar are facing against the Kree?
Yes, a pretty good idea. But do you have any idea what role you're playing in that crisis? Do you? Of course not. The High Command never tells its flunkies when they're packing something this big.
Hey-o.
Did Truman tell the crew of the Enola Gay that they were dropping the first atomic bomb on Japan? Did he tell them what kind of destruction they were bearing? Never, because no commander wants to risk a conscience following up his tactics.
You Avengers are masters of dramatic overstatement. To compare this negative zone portal to the deadliest weapon ever used by your species?
Portal? You really believe that it's just a portal? It's a bomb. This entire complex is a negabomb, turning the power of the negative zone into pure destructive force. A force that can destroy. A force that can destroy the Kree galaxy. A force that can kill billions. Now tell me about responsibility. Just tell me this is a job. Tell me you're just following orders. You can't. You know you can't. Can you? Now that you know, now it's your decision to kill or not to kill.
If this is true, then you are right. This is too great a decision for us to shirk. To pretend helplessness now would be arrogant. But if the Shi'ar are in danger, if my race is in jeopardy, then let the Shi'ar do their dirty work. Why did Lalandra hire us? To keep her hands clean? I wouldn't have that much blood on my hands. It would be an enormous amount of blood.
These are not rational arguments for the resolution of such a dilemma.
No kidding. They're heart arguments, gut arguments, soul arguments, and that's what I like about them. Just give us time to talk. Just give us time to talk it out. Stay out of that Stargate until you can make a real decision.
Yes, we can give you that much. But first, let us examine the damage here. It does us no good to discuss the use of this bomb if it is disabled.
Or about to detonate.
It is now 21:24. At our rate of travel, we should now be approaching the Stargate. Raza, we are not traveling at our original rate. When this emergency struck, I programmed us for top speed. We'll be at the Stargate in moments. We must change course immediately. To the ship then. But the weapon, the damage, can you?
Yes, we'll check it out. Go. Just go.
And they teleport out.
Can you in fact repair the device?
Are you kidding? I don't even know how this thing works, but I didn't want them delaying. If we're going to blow, better do it out here in the Shi'ar fringe worlds than in the heart of the Kree galaxy.
And back on the bridge. It is too late, Raza. We're moving too quickly to avoid the Stargate. You'll have to jettison the bomb, Raza. But the two Avengers, well, as they themselves must see, it is 2 lives against billions. And they let the bomb go.
What?
Our course has shifted abruptly. Rather, is that Wonder Man or is
I think
that
that's
Vision?
Vision.
I think that's you
Vision, yeah.
continued, yeah.
Yeah. Rather too abruptly to think we are still connected to our host ship. You have won your argument, Wonder Man. This weapon's journey has been interrupted, and we have not blown. You must be pleased.
Oh, yeah, I'm just tickled pink, except for one little thing. The fact that we're all alone in a giant bomb drifting through the Shi'ar galaxy with no way to get home.
To be continued in Avengers 346.
Damn, eating up.
And the next time in Wonder Man, just says kaboom, enough said.
Yeah, great cover for the next one.
Oh, yeah. Nega bomb.
Wasn't the art awesome in this issue? Jeff Johnson is amazing.
Excellent. We get, wow. It's Wonder Man getting more serious and professing his love.
For Wanda.
Oh, but we do have some a voicemail feedback from a young Australian lad.
Oh, okay.
Should we call what should we call him? Where's all these Australian words? The Elite Kid or the Bogans Kid, the Locomotorator Kid. Yeah, there you go. That's right, Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, I'm pulling up the his voicemail here. All right, starting in 2020, every week, me and Lilith are bringing back Before the Bat podcast. We're going to review. We're kind of going to do, something bigger than Operation Galactic Storm. We're going to take at least a year and cover all of Batman Nightfall.
Oh wow! Okay.
That's over 19 parts, right?
Oh yeah, we're doing like all the prequels, everything.
Oh, so have you guys ever done No Man's Land?
Yes, we did. I mean, we did.
Oh, wow.
We did it in like 19 parts. I mean, we did a bunch of issues at a time. But I mean, I don't think we're doing more than like 3 issues an episode. It's either 1, 2, or 3 issues an episode. Yeah, I counted out. It's like 60 episodes.
Wow.
Every week. But I was like, should I rename Before the Bat for this event? And like, just to get in, just to taunt Ray, should I call it? Hey, welcome to Into the Dark Knight, a Batman podcast. Because he don't like the B word. Welcome to the Dark Knight. Into the Dark Knight. All right. So here is Mr. Ray and his feedback.
Hi guys, this is Ray. Just dropping some comments on the nth hour.
Nice and echoey. Is he in the bathroom?
Now, I thought this was a really cool issue. It kind of a bit of a shift in tone for Wonder Man. Obviously, a lot at stake with the Nega Bomb. So it was really good. It was a nice dynamic between him and Vision, and still had the action and adventure with the Starjammers as well. So really enjoyable issue. Just it's kind of leading up to, I guess, him and Vision stuck on there. And I just have visions of that cover with him and the Nega Bomb exploding. So interesting times. It's been ages since I've read Operation Galactic Storm, so I can't remember how it goes. So yeah, it is quite exciting. But looking forward to hearing your comments. Also, the art was as solid as ever. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Will or Phil or Matt, you can elaborate on, I didn't realize Simon Williams was into the arms dealing. He makes mention of that earlier on. I always thought of him as a Hollywood actor, so I'm not sure what he's referencing there. But other than that, also as well, just I found it pretty amusing, I guess, how Vision was the one saying, be careful of firing in here, you could damage something. And it was his blast that kind of destroyed the circuitry. as stated by Gaza, which I believe is I think it was a little bit ambiguous about how the Nega bomb was damaged through the battle. I thought maybe they could have made a bit more of a statement for that, because literally it was just one panel of Vision shooting his beams and a comment saying that the circuitry's broken, that has culminated in Simon Williams and the Vision staying on board and Simon trying to fix it. So very exciting stakes. But other than that little thing that could have been made a bit more clear, it was great. I'd give it a nice 7 Nega bombs out of 10. Anyway, looking forward to your comments. Cheers, guys. See ya.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ray's cat. But no, he mentioned about the weapons. Yeah, wasn't Simon Williams like an industrialist like Tony Stark before he got his powers?
Yeah, and then back in Avengers number 9 from 1964, I
Something
guess.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, he was kind of a competitor of Stark, and then Zemo turned him into Wonder Man, and then he died. I'm using the air quotes for people that can't see this. And it wasn't until 151 of Avengers that he came back. It was a long, long time. It was like the late 70s, maybe.
I was going to say it was at least a decade. Yeah. But I think we mentioned that. Yeah, Baron Zemo showing up in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's gonna be cool.
Purple sock over his head and all, I think.
Classic.
Are you sure? So are we talking Citizen V, or are we talking?
Well, like I said, maybe he'll show up in that series as Zemo first, and then they're supposedly working on Thunderbolts. That may,
Yeah. Thunderbolts. That's something. I was talking to one of the boys about this. I said, "Look, you don't understand. When Thunderbolts came out, they had a cameo in 2 issues of Thor,
and Hulk,
and then the Hulk. Sorry, the Hulk. And then they got their own book, and they're like, okay, this is during Heroes Reborn. The Avengers were gone. The Fantastic Four were gone. And you're like, okay, it's in a super team that's going to fill in the end of that first issue, and they're revealed as the Masters of Evil.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. Nobody knew about that crap because the internet. This was the mid '90s, late '90s.
Yeah,
it was like a bombshell. Yeah. It was like, holy crap,
I was so proud of myself because, again, no internet. I was just like, I guess that they were. I don't think I guessed everyone's identity, but I guessed that they were villains because they dropped 1 or 2 little hints, in the Hulk. So I think it was Meteorite, and Hulk's like, wait, do I know your voice?
Moonstone? Yeah.
Oh, that's Moonstone.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because we were talking about, the reason I brought it up, I think it was Alex I was talking to. I said The Mandalorian was a complete surprise. The spoiler at the end of the first episode of The Mandalorian.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Yeah, and they kept that a secret, which was really difficult in this day and age. And I'm like, yeah, the same kind of thing happened back in the day, and it was a lot easier to keep that secret because we didn't have the internet.
Keep the spoiler, you will.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, we know you will. Yes.
Thank you.
Hello, Megan.
Thoughts. Industrialist Matt Kona.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray said way more thoughts than I could possibly sum up into this. I thought it was a fun one, and it was fun to read and get to be dramatic, and flex some of my acting chops. Hopefully, the real Simon would be proud of me. Not just a stunt man, just a fun man.
I got to be a dull robot. That's awesome.
That's the challenge of any actor. Just ask Brent Spiner.
Yeah.
See, Ray, we had this thing in the America called Star Trek: The Next Generation. But I just love how Wonder Man is he's like, maybe if you had died and come back, you would know. And I'd be, the Vision should have been like, well, I was disassembled and basically broken down into wires and got put back together.
Didn't seem pleasant.
No.
Have any of you guys read the Tom King Vision series that was out not too long ago?
You know what? I didn't read the whole thing. I read I think the first issue or two. I mean, it was decent.
I've got some of the issues. I don't think I have them all, but it's got a lot of buzz because it was really, really good apparently, and I just haven't had a chance to read it yet. So his Mr. Miracle.
Oh, I did read that series. Yeah, that was good.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to check that out
Yeah,
too.
that was I think that was was that 12? Was it? Yeah, I think it was 12. Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, Mr. Miracle is very. I usually don't give a crap about any of the New God stuff, but yeah, I like the Mr. Miracle stuff.
Cool.
And he just killed off Alfred and Batman. Thank you, Tom King. Although, like we said, give it a year, Alfred will be back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and not only Ray, pay attention. Not only are we doing the Batman stuff, but next year, going from monthly to weekly, we're going to be doing a bunch of Nightwing news stuff next year too. Me and Kristen, because it's going to be the 80th anniversary of Dick Grayson next year.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And I guess next week in Titans for the finale, man, he's finally putting on that Nightwing suit.
Well, this is season finale, season two
finale next week. Yep.
And he's still not in the Nightwing
No.
suit?
He gave up Robin in season 1, and he's just been cruising around basically. Yeah, no costume this season. That show has its high points, but then they'll write something and be like, "That's stupid."
I have issues with the pacing in that show.
Oh, you were watching it?
I watched the first. I watched some episodes of the first season. And I don't know. I probably should have watched it all, but
most of season 2 is better.
Okay.
So yeah, if you can make it through that, yeah.
I mean, I thought the build up. I mean, because they were building up to Trigon, and then it was just over.
It's very weird because I think I heard their season finale. They made that the premiere of season 2.
Oh, okay. That might explain some of the pacing issues I have with it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a budget thing or I don't know. Oh, and then the season 2 finale is next Friday, and I think it's next Friday also the premiere of that Harley Quinn animated series.
Oh, cool.
Very, very adult language, kids. So young children watch it. And then Disney Plus. I still gotta watch. I didn't watch the new episode of Mandalorian this week. Yeah.
I'm doing that later tonight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What have you been watching on the Disney Plus, Kona?
I've just been very busy, so I haven't really watched too much of it. I did watch the Aristocats with
wow.
And like I said, I watched a couple Silver Surfers. And
I watched the first episode of the Silver Surfer. That was interesting.
yeah.
You know what movie I was happy to see it's on there, and I want to watch again one day, and hell, maybe even do just a one episode or something on that podcast on that. The Rocketeer.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I have the comic book adaptation of that. So,
but yeah, it's on there.
It's a good one.
The Rocket who?
Yeah. Classic.
Oh yeah, the original the comic adaptation's done. I think is it Russ Manning that does the art? Maybe it's
quite possibly.
And I think if I remember right, Russ Manning did the art for the original Marvel Boy stuff.
Oh,
connections!
Back to Quasar connection.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'll have to read that. And should I read the adaptation and then see the movie, or should I see the movie first? Because
I'd watch the movie first. It's fun.
No, it's a good movie. No, I don't know. I remember loving it as a kid and being real scared by that bad guy.
Oh, the big guy.
The big guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, was it Nintendo 64?
Oh no,
the original Nintendo. The Rocketeer game was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know if I ever played it.
I remember playing that and the Silver Surfer game around the same time.
I did have the Silver Surfer for NES. Yes.
Yeah, wasn't the Silver Surfer game like very, very hard?
It was.
Unless
Yeah.
you got the code, you could get like I forget, it's either invincibility or infinite lives. Because I cried.
But it was an infinite. Yeah, wasn't it like infinite scrolling left to right? You just had to, shoot
Yeah.
You either had to
asteroids
shoot and like go
yeah.
up and down, or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to get. I mean, it would probably be a organizational nightmare. I think I've probably brought this up before, but sometimes they'll sell like the Nintendo looks loaded up with 30 games or something. If they just had an all Marvel one of that had all like the old video games. I mean, some of them
the
are
old
pretty
X-Men
brutal,
game.
but yeah, the X-Men was
Oh,
great.
you know what? I bought that because me and Luca were playing that X-Men arcade game. Like I was able to like buy it for like the PlayStation 3. So it was just like a download.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I want to play in some form again that I haven't played in the longest time? I don't know what platform you can get it on now. And if you can get it on a modern platform, that Avengers arcade game, did you guys play that?
Yeah, that was a great one too.
Mhm.
Sort of the same style as the X-Men
Yeah.
one and the Simpsons one, which was
Mhm.
great.
Oh, that reminds me. I saw something I don't know, it was a couple days ago, maybe even last week, but I don't know if it was even in this country. It might have been a different country, but there was like a
Was it Australia or Canada? Because those are the only two countries I care about.
didgeridoo. No, there was like an Operation Galactic Storm game.
Really? I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, but that's what I said. It was like an arcade one, but when I'm pulling up it was produced by Data East in 1996.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, is Quasar in this game?
No.
Because now, if so, I must have.
That's
It's a fighting game, yeah.
it was. That's the first thing I looked for. No, he's not. I'm trying to remember.
What? He's just watching in the background the whole time.
I think there's.
It was his crossover, man.
You can do story mode or multiplayer head to head.
But you get like Cap and Iron Man and stuff. But you know who I think I saw was in this game instead of Quasar? It was 96, so they swapped out New Thor for Thunderstrike.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Black Knight. Come on, give us Quasar.
Wow.
Yeah, the front cover. I see Cap, Thunderstrike, Black Knight, and Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, which was the Avenger? That was the Avengers team after Galactic Storm, right?
Yeah,
that was the whole Gatherer saga and all that stuff.
Iron Man, Thor, Vision, and Giant Man, and then Atlas, Sentry, Ronin, Ultimus, Galenkor, a non-playable boss, Supremor, Shatterax, Dr. Minerva, Korethak. Wow.
Yeah, everything I'm seeing, it's like saying like Japan and stuff. Oh, they have a flyer. You can buy a flyer for it on eBay for $8.49.
Wow.
I'm trying to find. I saw.
I'm gonna get this game.
I saw like a whole summary of the game somewhere. Where did I see that? Oh wait, here we go. I might have found it. Avengers and Galactic Storm is a 2D superhero fighting game developed and released by Data East for arcades in 1996. Set in Marvel Universe, Avengers and Galactic Storm. It's called Avengers and Galactic Storm. Takes place in the Operation Galactic Storm crossover story arc where the titular Avengers are forced to interfere with an intergalactic war between the Shi'ar and Kree. Like Killer Instinct, the game relies on pre-rendered 3D graphics for both characters and backgrounds, although the backgrounds are static instead of moving with the action. It's also first game to include the concept of dedicated assist characters that the player can summon, and is one of the few games to include a cooperative story mode where two human players can gang up against a series of computer opponents. Characters. The game includes 8 playable characters, 4 in story mode, and 8 assist characters, 4 for each side. In story mode, players can only choose from the 4 Avengers. The game also includes an unplayable boss, Galen Core. Along with being the final boss for both sides, he also serves as the introductory opponent in story mode. All right, your fighters are Black Knight, Captain America, Crystal, and Thunderstrike. Oh, come on. The Kree who appear in this game: Dr. Minerva, Korath, Shatterax, Supremer, Galen Core. We can't get a Quasar. All right, the Avengers who can assist you are Hank Pym, Iron Man, Thor, and Vision.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Pym was on Earth.
I know. He stayed
You're
on
giving us
Earth.
Thor and Thunderstrike? Oh, come on. And more and I guess Kree assistants are Atlas, Ronin, Sentry, and Ultimus.
Okay.
No claim.
That is some awesome trivia that we just have laid down for everybody. There was an Operation Galactic Storm video game.
I forget if maybe I was looking for. I think maybe it's when I was doing the show art for the last couple Galactic Storm episodes, and I came up. I was like, wait a minute, a game? I was like, where can I find this? And I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's even you can find it in this country, but
yeah, it came out of North America and Japan.
Oh.
But so the in New England, it's in New Hampshire. It's like 2.5 hours away. Is the biggest arcade in America. It's called Fun Stop. And I just went through their list of games, and it's not there. I mean, I have been there. I think I took a bunch of pictures of other weird games before. Yeah, I reported back on it on the podcast last year.
It's like a really old one. I guess it's 96, so we're floating around.
But they have tons of 80s stuff too, and
But yeah, if anyone sees an Avengers in Galactic Storm in the wild, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where was the Quasar story? Quasar should have been in it.
Exactly.
All right. So anything else, gentlemen?
No.
I'm good.
All right. So again, if you see this game in the wild, I was waiting for Conan to say, "Oh, there's one in the Northeast." Damn, it's in a Boston.
You can watch 24 minutes and 13 seconds of it on YouTube.
Ooh.
I may have to do that.
Will, did you watch Mandalorian last week? No, I keep watching Avengers in Galactic Storm.
Storm.
But yes, if you see it in the wild, email us, even send us pictures at capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And you can find all of the Capes and Lunatics social media links to the merch, links to the YouTube, everything at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Hunt a Killer. Check in the show notes. You'll find a link when you go on Amazon where it doesn't affect you at all, but it'll help support Southgate Media Group. And pick up in paperback or in digital Pod Life the book. Many of our podcasters wrote chapters for this, including myself. Woo. Yes, all my friends, including me, are in there. All right.
Can we get signed copies? That's what we need? Can they get their copy signed?
Yes. Who wants my signature? Boy, you want my signature? All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred. Where can people find you?
They can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED on Twitter and Gmail and Facebook and other places. They can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my self-published on Kickstarter comic. And they can find all kinds of really cool Quasar stuff at the Quantum Zone, which is quantumzone.org.
Got you a little dropped. All right. Again, master of the info, not of the Boston pizza. Matt Kona.
Well, as the only unpublished member of this podcast, you can find me online only at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. And you can also see me at the Little Rock, Arkansas Boston Pizza.
I'll meet you. I will meet you there, man.
All right, we'll see. And that's it. You can find me nowhere else. You can see me doing Australian trivia at Bill's Bar in Boston every Tuesday night, except probably Christmas and New Year's Eve. Probably not a big trivia night. And that's about it.
Don't judge me.
I'll judge you.
You're not in print, but you're all over YouTube and stuff, with your stand-up act. in the
Yeah,
frame.
I got some printed. There's probably some printed stuff. I've been in a newspaper.
Hey, you've been printed in the back of a comic,
Yeah,
dude.
letter
True,
page.
true. Yeah. What was it? Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. What was it? 7? I don't know.
Oh, I would know that. If that was me, I would know that. Oh, he's
I forget. I'm
Defending
drowsy. I'm under
the
weather.
honor of Quasar.
hello, Mr. Dawn.
Gosh darn
Let me
right.
mansplain to you about some Quasar. All right, so
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
That's an awesome drop.
oh yeah, Lilith loves that one. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Galactic Storm, this week's Avengers, the kitchen sink, everything. Avengers and Galactic Storm. I want to play that.
Me too.
The last Creed. Finish him! But yeah, I want to play that Avengers game someday. I need it for home. I need to teach my son the classics. But yes, join us next time for Avengers 346. Deathbird strikes. a deadly new Shi'ar, or the greatest punk band name ever. All right. So join us next time, Quantum Zoners. And remember, keep it quantum. It's not stopping.
Okay.
I'm hitting stop broadcast. It's not stopping.
Why won't it stop? It's the broadcast that keeps on going.
So yeah, I might have to. Oh wait a second, the counter stopped. Oh well. Even if the video gets messed up, I have audio. All right. So, what's your schedule look like next week, Mr. Kona?
My schedule is pretty busy next week because I have a gig on Monday and I have trivia on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I could probably do Friday if I'm not pooped from shopping all morning.
Black Friday.
Wow. What time? What time do we? I mean, I can do Friday. What time?
Yeah.
Whatever time works for you guys, I think.
Do you want to stick to the 8 or 9 for you guys? 8, or do you guys want to try it earlier?
I think everything is fine. Let me ask the
social director.
The director of dinner plans on
Your
Fridays
manager.
about that. And I'll get back to you. But why don't we just say tentatively 9?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Have a good week. You guys have a good
You
Thanksgiving.
too, man.
Thank you. You too.
Boston.
All right. Good one. Yes. It's going to be a big treat. Thanksgiving surprise.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.